there, hi. It's me, it's Barb. How y'all doing? I tell you, I am just loving these holidays. I just soak up that joy and just try to sprinkle it all around, and I hope you're doing the same. Today, we are at Geraldine's. Now, I don't know how long you've been with me or if you've watched, but I did a review of our little local bakery called Geraldine's on Merriman Avenue in Asheville, North Carolina, way back when, and I think it was at Easter time. And I might put that link in the descriptions. But anyway, I was asking a friend of mine who is Jewish. I said, where are the best jelly donuts to get in Asheville or Western North Carolina? And she said, oh, hands down, Geraldine's. And I was like, okay, well, then I got to go there. Well, it ends up that they do one kind of jelly donut, and that's the raspberry. And so what did I do? I came down. So this will be a little shorty batorty, but you never know. This is here in dedication of Hanukkah. And I don't know how much you know about Hanukkah, but it's celebrated for 8 nights, 8 days. So it started, and every year it's different because they have a different calendar. And so they started on Sunday, which was the 18th, I think, of December, and they'll finish. The last night of Hanukkah will be the 25th, but the 26th day until dusk will be the last day of Hanukkah. So anyway, so one of the things is having fried foods, and donuts is a big thing. And especially jelly donuts. It's called sufganiyot. Sufganiyot. Anyway, there's a song. But anyway, so we're going to take a peek in here, okay? Now, this was the deal. The woman said, I got the last one. The woman said that lots of times they do cinnamon sugar on the raspberry donut, but this was a special request, and it was the only one they had. And she said, please be careful because it can spill and stuff. So I'm going to take a little napkin and see. Let me show it to you. Ooh, can you see that? Oh, pretty, pretty. Let's find where they put the jelly in there and see if it's oozing out. Ooh. Oh, I can't wait to take a bite. Oh, I can't wait. Ooh, I am salivating. Okay, I'm going to take a bite, right? This tastes like a homemade, an excellent, I was going to say really nice bakery, but it's more, it's more dense than what you think of some donuts, like a Krispy Kreme or something. It's very dense, but it's not dry, kind of like sometimes lately for Dunkin' I keep getting dry donuts. And they're more of a cake donut. But this is very dense. I didn't get any jelly, as you can see, so let's hope I find the jelly. Let me start at this end. What I like about this, excuse me, but I'm trying to cover up my mouth. The raspberry jelly is so wonderful. It's a strong tasting of raspberry, but the donut part is like flaky and crispy. So the combination is so wonderful, because sometimes you get a jelly donut and it's a real sweet or soft or fried in a donut, and the donut part is so sweet that you can't enjoy. It's hard to enjoy. It's also sweet, or sometimes it's so dry. But this is perfection. Look at that. Look at how much jelly they put. Some donuts, they just have a little split or pip or what, I don't know. But anyway, let me take another bite. Oh my goodness. That is nice. I just love it. Oh, so for you who don't know about Hanukkah, they have a menorah, and they have the shamash, which is the main candle in the center, and on the first night they light the candle, or they light the shamash, and then they light the first candle, and then they add another candle, Anyway, but on your side, well, if you're looking at the menorah, you start on the right. But so we'd have to flip it around for you. But anyway, so there's a different candle lit every night of Hanukkah. I think it's at dusk. Don't hold me to it. And but one of the fun games they play is Dreidel, and this is a Dreidel. It's like a little spinning top. See how it has a little point? This is more. See, like that. Now, Gimel is like you get them all. So anyway, it's a fun game. You know, actually, when we were growing up, we did a game called the penny game with cards, and it's kind of like the same thing. I think we probably used dice, but anyway, but you just spin this, and wherever it lands, then you have like, oh, you might have chocolate chips or raisins, or you might have pennies, or you might have nuts or something, peanuts or something, and then you have a pot of them, then you get more or less. You have to give out half. You have to give out half of your stash, or you have to give all your stash, or you get the whole thing in the center. Anyway, it's a fun family game. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you a little dreidel. Oh, but there's a song. Sorry, there's a song, and it goes, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay, and when it's tried and ready, dreidel I will play. Oh, well, you can make up different verses. So I thought, well, I have to try to make up some. So I'm just going to share with you a couple verses that I'll let you go. Okay, it goes, dreidel, 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 I made it out of trees, and when they're cut and ready, I can really feel the breeze. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of candy, and when it's made and ready, oh, I feel so dandy. Well, anyway, dreidel, 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 I made it out of sweets, and when it's when it's all ready, it's my favorite treat. Well, anyway, I never said I was a lyricist. I never said I was a composer. But anyway, you all, here's to just trying to reach out to others and look at that, you all. This donut is heaven. It's a 10. Easy breezy cover girl. It's a 10. I love it. And look at all that falling out of there. You don't leave me now. I'm talking to the jelly. I guess I could be talking to you too. Hang on, let me take one more bite. I tell you what. I don't know how I got started in all this YouTube thing, but I tell you, it sure is fun. So anyway, let me just show you. That's Geraldine's if you ever come to Western North Carolina, right off of 25 North or Merriman Avenue. And so it's kind of across from downtown. It's down the ways. It's not very far. Nice people, good people, solid people, been there for years. Just wonderful people, you know. And this is my thing about going into a bakery or any kind of sweet shop. You're going for a good time. You're going to have some fun. And to me, it's very important to go into a shop where people are upbeat and happy and joyful. And everyone there is. I tell you, everyone that serves you, they're always friendly. They're happy to explain things to you and tell you stuff. I love that. I love that when people take, you know, because being kind and sharing happiness and spreading information takes a lot of extra time. And I think our society, at least in the USA, doesn't tend to value that. And I know as a social worker, for me, I don't know if it was valued that, you know, sometimes you have to take the time with somebody for them to understand something versus just judging them and moving on and keep on moving on and not thinking about each other. And I tell you, you know, in my past, sometimes when I get in a hurry, I get too focused. That's been my fault. I've made those mistakes of not taking time with people. But when I did crisis work, I tell you that I always try to make sure there was something positive I could share with them. It had to be genuine now. And you can always find something positive. And to make people feel of value before you even try to start a relationship, you know. Excuse me. But anyway, there I go on my soapbox again. You know, I don't know. You can take the social worker out of social work, but you can't take the... You can't take the social worker. I don't know how the saying goes, but you know how it goes. You can take the person out of social worker, but you can't take the social worker out of the person. There you go. You all, whatever holiday you're celebrating, I just hope you're having a good one. And if you're by yourself, I hope you do something kind and peaceful and joyful for yourself. And I don't know what that is for you, but I'm sure you do. And if you don't, well, then ask yourself, what do I really want to do? And if you say, I just want to watch junk on television, then go do that. If you say, I just want to kick a ball around, then go do that. If you're lucky enough to be able to do those things, then great. If you just say, I just want some clean water, well, I hope that you get it. Well, you take good care of yourselves, okay? And holidays are happening all around the world, whether you're in Norway or Sweden or, I don't know, Nigeria or Morocco or Jamaica, wherever you are. I wish you the very, very best. And of course, I can't sit here and say every country in the world, but I want you to know that I'm thinking of you, and I hope you take good care of yourself, because when you do that, it's a lot easier to be kinder and nicer to others. You all take good care, and until the next time, all right? Bye-bye now.